Hey there, and welcome to a project demonstration for the US and Racism, a project geared toward teaching users about the effect of systemic racism in the United States. What I want to do during this demo is show you how the app works and then talk about the code behind the scenes. So here we are. When the page opens up, this is what you see. You see hashtag Black Lives Matter, which is actually a link to the Black Lives Matter donate page. Learn facts about systemic racism in the United States. This is telling you what the app is all about. And then we have a start button and a view article button. This article will take you to an article written by Caleb Ward. This is his Twitter link right here. If you want to see his Twitter feed, you can click on that. But if you want to see the article, you can click this or this button right here. This article is a list of 64 examples of systemic racism against Black Americans in the United States. And the way that he wrote this article, it has a lot of background information. It's a really well-written document. I owe a lot of credit to Caleb. And the way he lists things out is each item in this long list is some text that is the fact itself, and then the source of the fact, as well as a link to where that fact was found. What I wanted to do is take that list and turn it into a user-friendly format, something that you could pull up on a phone where the fact is right in your face, and there are buttons to continue learning more about systemic racism. One fact at one time, the ability to read more if you want to read more. So here's how I did it. Let's hit start and see how it all works. When you hit start, a fact will pop up, and the source is going to be on top, and the source will also be attached to this button down here. If you want to view this on a phone, or say you are here on a phone, the buttons are going to drop down to the bottom of the screen to be a little bit more thumb-friendly, but you can still see the source and the fact right here. But let's view this as a web page as it is. So Black Americans in urban and suburban areas must travel farther to find grocery stores and fresh food, making it more difficult to maintain a healthy diet. If you want to read more about that, you can click on this link, and in this case, this is going to take you to something on the U.S. National Library of Medicine National Institutes of Health page. If you view another fact, Black Americans are twice as likely to be incarcerated while awaiting trial and pay money for bail. This is from the Bureau of Justice Statistics. So you can keep on clicking this and view more and more facts, each from different sources. And again, if you want, you can just read more information about where this fact came from. So this is it. If you want to see my Twitter feed here, if you want to see the code used to make this project happen, you can click this link up here. But what's going on behind the scenes? So what I did when I saw Caleb's article is I immediately pulled out all the facts, sources, and text into an array of objects right here. In this array, each index is its own object with a fact, a source, and a link. And when you open up this web page, when you hit the start button, this is going to populate this paragraph in this text with the items or the key values in each object. So it's going to pick a random index from that array and then take that source, take that text, then that link, and then update the link text, the link URL, and then the text of the actual body as well. So every time you click this, it's picking a new random index in that array, and eventually you'll be able to view all 64. So nothing too complicated going on behind the scenes. This isn't meant to be a show of prowess in my technical ability. What it really is a meaningful application that I wanted to build so that not only I could learn more about the systemic racism rampant in the United States, but I could also teach others about it too. So thank you for taking a look at this application. I really appreciate it.